The big boxing weekend ends Sunday at the T-Mobile Arena, of course, because Canelo Alvarez is fighting on Saturday, albeit in Riyadh. And it ends with my favorite fighter, the pound-for-pound star from Japan, having only, I think, his second fight in the United States. And he will be defending his unified world super bantamweight or junior featherweight titles against the hard-charging Mexican contender, Ramon Cardenas. If that is a fight that you're interested in, then stick around. Now Cardenas, he's ranked in the top 10 by both the Ring and the Transnational Boxing Board rankings. He's got a very good 26-1 record with 14 knockouts. He's a legit contender. He's earned his shot. He's not a big star, but he is taking on the monster, Naoya Inoue. Does he have a chance against a monster? His last fight against late substitute for Sam Goodman, Kim the Korean, Inoue just destroyed his opponent. It was a guy that never really belonged in the ring with Inoue. Let's be honest about that. And a few fights back against Luis Nery, Inoue hit the canvas. He was caught there with a punch, recovered very well, and stopped Luis Nery. And for another time that he was in trouble, you have to go all the way back to his first fight against Nonito Donaire. And Inoue is still 29-0 with 26 knockouts. He's an undisputed champion against in junior featherweight. He was the same down there at bantamweight, and of course collected titles at junior bantamweight and junior flyweight too. So he's, by all intents and purposes, the greatest Japanese fighter ever. He's a fantastic technician, perfect offensive technique, great jab, power in every shot that he throws. He's a little on the small side for a weight. His thing was always he doesn't move his head a lot. That hasn't changed, but he moves his head out of the way, if that makes sense. He steps out of range, he steps back, steps to the side. And his defense also is now quite solid, I think. Can Cardenas beat him? Now, Cardenas hasn't got the explosiveness or the power of Luis Nery. He does have a heck of a good left hook. He's good with counter shots. He has a good left hook to the head, great left hook to the body, as you expect of many Mexican fighters, and power in his right hand as well. Not a huge power puncher, but respectable power. But if I looked at all his fights on his way to becoming a contender, his better opponents, he had to fight hard and sometimes win close decisions. If I think against some of his fights against a Colombian, Marenguez, I think was his name. He took a lot of punches, winning a decision. He just landed the more clearer punches, and he turns his upper body quite well. So in the exchanges of punches, his opponent will throw 5 or 6 and he'll land 2 or 3 clear ones. But, Inoue is Inoue, and who can you fight to prepare you for Inoue? So I'm not going to pick against Naoya Inoue until he loses focus, which we probably won't have a warning about, or he moves up too high in weight. But I think, tell me in the comment section, who would you like to see Naoya Inoue face a junior featherweight? For me, there's only 3 possibilities. Well, one is Jonriel Casimero. That fight was supposed to happen pre-pandemic, which put that fight to bed, unfortunately. And since then, Casimero, every time he sort of looks like it's going to happen, he messes up somehow by losing titles on the scales, or there's always some controversy or something going wrong around Casimero that gets him a ban or something along the like that keeps that fight from happening. But I would have liked to see Inoue against Jonriel Casimero. Would still like that fight. Other one is Murodjon Akhmadaliev, who that fight was going to happen. Akhmadaliev got upset by Marlon Tapales, whom Inoue of course beat for the WBA belt. That's the other one that I wouldn't mind seeing him against. And the third possibility, perhaps the best, would be if a bantamweight king would move a division up, because that's another Japanese star, Junto Nakatani. And I think Naoya Inoue against Junto Nakatani would be an absolute super duper incredible fight in Japan. So those 3 opponents I would really like to see against Naoya Inoue. Now, is Cardenas going to upset the apple cart? I've watched a couple, I've got a bit of Cardenas now, and I don't think so. You know, he has a kind of counter shots that will catch Inoue in the exchange, but I don't think he's got the power of Luis Neri to get it done with a shot or two. And he doesn't have quite that kind of power, and he's not busy enough to outwork Inoue. And I don't think he can box on the back foot a little bit and move, but I don't think he's quite slick enough and quick enough. So for me, it can only be Naoya Inoue that wins on Sunday in Las Vegas. So I'm going to go and pick Inoue to win by TKO 7. That's how I think that fight is going to go. Well, that's it from me, guys. Please remember to hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. It helps me quite a lot with this channel. And until we see each other again, remember to keep those hands up.